What's up, guys? It's TechnoViking23 coming to you today with some Raid Shadow Legends, and we are on the free-to-play account. I was going to do a free-to-play Friday episode finally, but just decided instead of doing that, we would just come in and work on what I've been doing recently with my free-to-play account, and that's working on my Hydra team, trying to get to a point where I can at least get a 1-key chest on the normal Hydra. I've been using all 3 keys on normal, just to barely get over 6 million damage, but I've been working on building up a team here over the last couple of weeks to hopefully possibly 1-key it finally. So we're going to jump in tonight. We're going to play a little bit of Hydra. I don't really enjoy Hydra content, I'm being honest here, because it just takes so much time. So I've actually put aside my Saturday evenings now as my Hydra nights, where I spend all my time basically trying to get my Hydra keys done on my free-to-play and my main account, because otherwise I just don't like doing it during the week because it just takes so much time. All the resets you have to do, all the RNG, all the regroups, it can be really annoying. So we're going to jump in here, and we do have 2 new champions that we did recently 6-star during this last clan vs clan, and that is Geomancer and Uugo. So Uugo is going to be our block of buffs here, also an emergency revive if everybody gets wiped. Hopefully we won't get to that point. And then we got Geomancer for his HP burn, reflect damage. We're going to be running Aox for his decrease attack, a little bit of healing, and then also he can extend debuffs whenever we get hit with an AoE. We got Urgrim in because I like to run a speed lead here just to kind of keep us ahead of the Hydra a little bit, and Urgrim also has some really good healing and cleansing. We've got Rector Drath in because we don't have an Inquisitor Shamal on this team, so the Head of Torment can really mess us up with the fears, so she's going to hopefully keep us under Veil long enough to hopefully mean that won't be a problem. And then we have Sissia Flametongue, as she's one of my best HP burners, and that's really one of the easiest ways to do damage to this boss right now. So let's go ahead and we'll just jump in here and see what we can do. I don't know how much time I'm going to spend on this. Hopefully we'll get a pretty decent run, and you guys can kind of see some of the stuff that's going on with the Hydra here. So we're going to start off with Rector Drath. We're going to go ahead and put everybody under Perfect Veil so that we don't have to worry about the Head of Torment. I'm going to go ahead and put Sissia's HP burn out, and hopefully, okay, it did not hit everyone, but I guess that's okay. Uugo is going to come out here. He's 50% chance of block buffs. This is so we hopefully don't have to worry too much about that poison cloud. Unfortunately, we only hit it on the Head of Wrath, and that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, normally I'd probably reset this key right now to where we would get block buffs on everyone, because it's going to be kind of annoying having to deal with it on these 3, but at least Wrath is there. We can go ahead and get Torment there. So Geomancer, we're going to go ahead and use Quicksand Grasp to put this HP burn onto Head of Wrath. So that way, anytime that he attacks with his big damage, it's going to get reflected right back at him. And we'll put up our decrease attack there from Aox. So you see there, Poison Cloud went out on 3 of the Hydras, which is not good. It means we're going to have a hard time doing any damage. We can go ahead and detonate these HP burns here. Do a little bit of damage there. So let's see what Uugo has. This is heal reduction. So everybody's provoked right now, so that's a little aggravating. Let's see if we can get a leech on someone. Okay, we attacked that head, I guess, but we got a leech up at least, which is good. And everyone is provoked pretty much, which is unfortunate. And now we're all poisoned as well. So you can see Sissia is almost dead already, which is not great. And I shouldn't have done that. I didn't realize. So our Veil is already worn off here, so now we're pretty much screwed because we can't attack the Head of Torment because we'll just get feared. So let's bring Urgrim in here. We're going to need to cleanse. Let's cleanse off Rector since we do need her to revive. Let's see, there's really no buffs up to steal, so let's go ahead and do decrease accuracy. At least that'll hit someone. That'll only hit Mischief, which is not too bad. Get a little bit of healing there. So we're going to keep attacking Wrath since we do have, we got feared, of course. So this is just an incredibly aggravating and annoying boss encounter. Now we're actually trying to actively put stacks onto Wrath because that way when it does the big attack, it gets reflected back. since it's still underneath that HP burn. Let's see if we can go for the accuracy again. We got feared again. Okay, now we might be able to block some buffs because there we go. Cool. Now no one can really keep getting feared. See, that's the problem. If you don't have Inquisitor Shamal and you can't stay veiled a long time, you just keep getting screwed with these fears. It's really aggravating. One of the reasons the Head of Torment is just so broken in this encounter. It's just very unfun to play against. Let's throw up another HP burn if we can get one there. We can attack Torment, so we got feared. That's the problem with Mischief. It redirects you, so you wind up attacking Torment. You wind up getting feared. We got attack down, it looks like. But let's go ahead and stick it back up for another turn just to get that extended a little bit. And Cynthia is dead again. Almost got res back. But here we can at least put... Oh, the veil was blocked there? Okay, I'm not sure how that just happened, but it did. That's pretty annoying. But yeah, it's just a very unenjoyable boss fight. I'm probably going to have to reset this key. Just looking at it right now, it's just not going that well. Looks like Uragrim's going to get eaten here. So we're trying to get around here to revive Sissia if we can get it, but now we're feared again, which is awesome. We don't have revive back for 2 more turns, so that's not good. Do they have any buffs up to steal? Let's just see if we can do some damage here. Oh, we're feared again, and Mischief ate our first champion. That's probably going to be almost an immediate reset. Let's see. That's just really aggravating. So True Fear again, and we lost another champion. We're probably going to have to reset. Oh, we did take a head out finally. And we're still feared. We do have a revive, so let's go ahead and get Sissia back. And we're just that fear is just messing us up so badly right now. It's just really the problem. If you don't have Inquisitor Shamal, if you don't have like a Duchess to keep everybody veiled up. Even Rector Drath is good here, but it's hard to get a lot of value out of her veil with the cooldown here. See, we're looking at 5-turn cooldown. And I don't know, of course this is the free-to-play account, so she may not be booked. Of course she attacks Torment, so we get feared again. That's wonderful. Which one respawned here? Head of DK. Oh, that's the cleansing head, so that's not good. This is a reset. We should be resetting right now. Hopefully Wrath will not wipe our team as we try to go through. And we're still, of course, trying to get our person out of Mischief. We should have got it right there. We should have... There we go. Okay. So Urgrim's back. And see, the thing is here now is we could go ahead and do the perfect veil, but we might get feared out of it, so we might not even be able to... Oh, she did it. Why isn't it veiling? Okay, I'm really confused. I must be stupid today and not reading her skill correctly, but... Really confusing. Everyone's feared and we got somebody eaten. Yeah, this is getting pretty close to being at the end of this run. Why, that's not... Okay, we keep getting feared. Let me read this. Oh, they have to have full HP to get the veil. Okay, I totally forgot about that. 15% continuous heal. So there you go. So that's the other problem is if you don't have Duchess or even Tatura. We do have Tatura, but we haven't quite built him out yet. It's kind of tough. Just because you can't keep that veil up all the time. Yeah, I don't really think there's any reason to keep up with this, especially since we don't have a revive for 2 more turns. And we really don't have any way to get our person back from Wrath here. So yeah, I think this is going to be a reset. Maybe we try this again with somebody different, but that did not go very well. I was hoping to at least get a better than 3 million out of that key. We do have Ninja. Let's see if we bring in Ninja for Sissia. Ninja's built a little bit tougher. Because I do use him in my clan boss team, so maybe he'll do a little bit better here. But we'll try him out and see what happens. So again, we're going to start off with the Veil. Got to remember this time, if everybody's not at full HP, that it's not going to do anything. So we missed block buffs on Wrath, which I don't know, it's okay, I guess. Let's see if we get the HP burn up on him there. Alright, Ninja, do some work here. Get Aox to get that decrease attack up. So here comes Poison Cloud. And we're all provoked. That's wonderful. Put Leech up on Torment. We did try to attack Mischief there, but of course it went to the other head. Okay. Is Geo gonna get feared here? Probably not. Can at least try to decrease accuracy, but it didn't hit on anybody. And here we go, all the poison. All debuffs. Let's go ahead and cleanse up Uugo. Looks like Ninja's going to be the first to get eaten here. Alright, Urgrim is about to go, so let's see if we can do a little bit of healing here. I don't know if he's going to survive. Actually, it would be okay if Ninja dies here, because then we won't have to reset the counter here. Of course, we got feared. Really frustrating mechanic on this boss. Ninja can get a little bit of damage out here. Okay, we lose Urgrim. Try to go for the block buffs here. Decrease defense. Attack down out. Okay, we actually popped Head of Wrath. That's kind of cool. Alright, so we're going to revive. If we don't get feared. Okay, we got Urgrim back, and we are covered in poison. Absolutely covered in poison. Let's just keep attacking the head that's down, since it's going to give us some damage. Leech out. Looks like Rector is getting pretty low here. Okay, Ninja got feared and eaten by Mischief, of course. So that's 2 runs in a row. Mischief is the first champion to get eaten. So that's fun. Look at all these poisons we have on us right now. That's not good. We didn't land our HP burn either, so... I don't think we're going to be able to get Ninja back here without any way to really attack Mischief directly. So this is going to be another reset, most likely. So we just, yeah, you can't attack Ninja, or not Ninja, Mischief unless you have the Hex debuff. More than likely it's going to. Okay, we got Poison Cloud up now, so we're not going to be able to do any damage. This is a reset. So far this is kind of not going well. I'm trying to see if I have anybody else I want to bring in here. Maybe Ursula. Maybe we bring her in to revive and heal up a little bit, but it's just it's tough. This content is difficult and it's not very enjoyable, to say the least. We're about 15 minutes in already, and I'm pretty much ready to go do something else at this point. It's not really, that's why I said, you know, I really just don't enjoy this content. And this was really the last thing we needed in the game, was to have a bigger time sink versus what we already have. Now, it's unfortunate because the part of me that really likes to theorycraft and build teams enjoys this because it's kind of cool. You get to use all these other different champions that you really need to bring in and try to build a team that can do so much, because you have to have every single person on your team has to be able to bring something to the table that will help you against this boss. But the problem is, it's tough to have 6 really well-built champions just for this content, especially when you need to have well-built champions for Doom Tower, for Arena, for 3v3, for Dungeons, for everywhere else in the game. You have to have well-built champs. So it's really tough when now you have this content that requires you to have 18 well-built champions just to do it every week. And it can get really frustrating. Especially because you need a specific set of abilities here. Like, you need the Veil, you need the ability to cleanse the fear. So it's like, if you don't have those particular champions we talked about earlier, you know, if you don't have the Duchess, if you don't have the Inquisitor Shamal, you know, it's a very small list of champions in this game, unfortunately, that you can use for so much. And it's very unfortunate that, you know, they limit it to that. And so if you just don't have those champions, you simply are not going to have a good time. Okay. So Ninja's got 8 more turns till he gets devoured. He's still under Veil, so let's go ahead and attack everybody. A bit of heals out there. Let's see, who do we want to cleanse here? Let's cleanse up. Cleanse up Rector Drath. Okay, we got Wrath down again, so that's pretty nice. And we just have to hope here that Mischief doesn't eat our champion this time. That's what we keep getting kind of screwed on, is Mischief keeps eating our champion first. But you can see here too, the problem is, like, Urgrim really doesn't do a lot of damage, so it's tough for him to get a ton of value here. But again, we have him in here for the speed lead and a little bit of cleansing. Okay, we got Feared. So we got 2 turns left before Ninja goes. We'll save our attack down. Really need to get a cleanse up for all this poison. Okay, Mischief again. There we go. Okay, 3 runs in a row now. Mischief has eaten our first champion. So now you're pretty much screwed because you don't have Hex, so you can't attack him directly. This is where we would need the HP burn. Let's see if maybe we can... okay, there. That's the nice thing about Geomancer is since he places the HP burn, you're able to get it out there, so that's good at least. So you get a decreased attack. We really need to get this poison off of us here. Go ahead and cleanse the Rector in case we need to revive somebody. And then we'll just get some heals. We'll try to do attack all. Okay, we got Feared, of course. And we attack Torment, so we got Feared, of course. Now Poison Cloud is out. Hopefully we can still get our person back from Mischief here. Okay, there we go. Alright, cool. Not bad. Yeah, looks like we got 9 turns before Uugo gets eaten. Let's see if we can attack. Well, see, the only person without Poison Cloud is Torment, so of course we're going to have to eat that Fear there regardless. Uugo's Fear. Do we try to go for... Okay, we got it through. Alright. Oh, that one has reflect damage. Okay, I forgot. See, that's the other thing too. You got to constantly pay attention because we got reflect damage here, so every time we try to attack, that one's going to hit us. And back with our damage. Chaos got Feared. Grim, let's put some continuous heals up. And we're just going to keep using our decrease accuracy here. Feared again. Buff spread is out, so they stole our continuous heal. That's lovely. Alright, who can we cleanse? So again, just keep Rector clear. That way she can stay at full health. And it's nice because we do at least have Ninja up now to where he can do some damage for us. Keep getting hit with those fears. Got about 3 million damage. Okay, we got a champ eaten, but that head, of course, has reflect damage. That's fun. We can try to get our person back, but we're going to take damage. We're feared. That's good, too. Alright, we got an HP burn out there, which is pretty good. Now, here's the problem now with... we got 2 turn. So I don't really want to risk using his HP burn, because it's possible... Yeah, see, we got feared on that turn, so we wouldn't have been able to put it out there. I'm just going to use the healing here for Rector. Still 1 turn to go, so he got feared there. Okay, Torment keeps attacking him, which is awesome. Trying to get our person back out from whatever head of suffering. At least we got 4 turns. Who's going to get eaten next? Looks like Aox is. Alright, let's get HP burn back out. Let's go ahead and get Geo some healing here, because he is hurting pretty bad. Okay, we got Uugo back, that's good. But 3.5, so doing okay here. We're going to lose Aox pretty soon. Why we attack Torment and get feared. Alright, Poison Cloud. Everybody's got Poison Cloud, that's wonderful. Just so many fun mechanics to deal with here. It's just so exciting. So let's save Hailburn until somebody gets eaten, because we're probably going to need that. Okay, we got 1 turn until he gets eaten. Let's go ahead and throw a decreased attack out just to make sure. Okay, there we go. Alright, same head ate us again, suffering. Looks like Rector's next on the menu, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on that. She might, of course, problem is if she dies, we can't revive her, so we kind of would like to avoid that. Okay, there we go. See, that's how good Ninja is here. He literally just saved us our champion there. See, Uugo is not under fear, so we can try to get decreased defense out there. Alright, we need some heals. Let's pop some healing. Just pray that Rector Drath survives these next couple of turns, because... oh boy. Okay, we lost our reviver, so that's problem. Let's see, now the only strategy we really have now is to let everybody die and have Uugo revive them. Because you see, Ugo's revive only works if everybody's dead. That's kind of the drawback to that. So that's not good. Okay, we got feared. Yeah, this is pretty much probably over with. Because, like I said, we can't get Rector Drath back. And it's unfortunate because we actually are... this is a halfway decent key. We've got Torment almost dead. Man, I wonder if he'll get feared here. Kind of want to try it. Yep, he got feared, of course. So... I don't think we can stretch this out to 6 million. Of course, why would you attack Torment? Okay, so he got eaten, and now... well, here's the thing. If Aox dies here, we might actually be able... now, if we get feared, we're definitely going to reset this key. Oh, wait, you can't... okay. So since this champion has been eaten, it doesn't count as a dead champion. We can't actually use the revive. So That sucks. Alright, that key is over with. Well, that's a shame, but there you go, guys. 10 minutes wasted completely, and this is why, again, I don't like this content. Just for the simple fact it takes so much time, and you have to sit here and constantly redo your keys. If you don't have the right champions for this, it's really difficult, and even if you have the right champions, they have to have really good gear, they have to be built very well, and it's just frustrating. So I can understand why a lot of people just simply do not like this content. They don't want to play it, they don't want to partake in it. Unfortunately, I think we're at a point in the game where you are going to have to push Hydra if you want to get some of the nice gear sets that it offers now, and also to get the legendary champion Mithrala that comes with it. So we're going to keep working here. The video's already at 25 minutes, so I really don't want to do another reset. But we got close this time. Again, just RNG wasn't very kind to us. We got to 5 million almost. I'm pretty sure I can get this team over to 6.6 million, so we can at least get a 1 key on the free-to-play account, and we'll continue working on it. But I just wanted to kind of give you guys a look at basically what Hydra entails if you are trying to actively get better at it and trying to actively push the content. It's going to be a massive time investment, and I guess you kind of have to decide whether or not it's worth it, worth dealing with the frustration. You know, all it takes, you know, you've seen in all these runs tonight so far, you know, Mischief has eaten one of our champions first pretty much every single time. If you don't have that AoE damage or that HP burn you can place on him, it's going to be really tough to get your champion back there. So immediately you almost have to reset as soon as that happens. You know, if your debuffs aren't landing. So many variables that go into this, and I think Plarium really needs to go back to the drawing board. We've been telling them in content creator chat a lot, you know, things that they could change with this, like with Head of Torment, you know, making it maybe a 50% chance to fear instead of you always just get feared all the time, and then you're completely screwed if you don't have one of the 3 champions that can help you with that. You know, it's just annoying. And then next week on our rotation, Head of Decay is going to be back, so it'll be cleansing your debuffs. That's going to make things really frustrating and really difficult. And you're just going to need like a raw damage team there. But I don't know, guys. I don't know what the future of Hydra content is going to be in this game, but you know, anybody who's trying to put together Hydra videos, I really do appreciate the sacrifice you all are making, because you can see here we're almost at 30 minutes. This is just to get 1 key run on a free-to-play account. So you can imagine those people that are running those big keys. And I guess that's also something that you might not get shown in some of the higher end videos, is they're not actually showing you how many times they had to reset, how many times they had to start over again, how many times they got bad RNG. You're just seeing the absolutely perfect RNG run. So don't get fooled when you see all these massive keys and think they just went in there and did it all at one time. This stuff takes forever. If I'm going to get a 6 million key here, it's probably going to take me 4 or 5 more runs. It's probably going to be at least 2 or 3 hours of trying. When I made my Hydra video last week, that was about 4 or 5 hours worth of recording just to get one 20-minute video where I could actually show a good key working on that team. So it's very difficult, it's very frustrating, and I kind of wanted to show that to you guys. So if you're struggling with it, don't feel bad. Most of us are struggling with it. Even, you know, some of the higher end game players are still struggling with trying to put something together for this. So hopefully this shed a little bit of light on the Hydra and the approach, and just how you have to just deal with it and do it. So if you guys have any questions about anything that you saw in the video, feel free to leave it down below in the comments, and I'll do my best to get you an answer as soon as I can. As always, I hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks as always for watching, and I will see you again next time.